Myself, Bhanuprakash Reddy, and I currently stay in Hyderabad, and I am pursuing my B.Tech, and I am currently placed at Interactive Brokers, and my package is 13.5 LPA. My current field of study is computer science, and I have gained interest in computers from my 5th grade itself. So before 5th grade, I used to live in a village. I haven't seen a computer before my 5th grade. So the first time I saw a computer in my 5th grade, the first code I've written without knowingly is in my 5th grade. So I didn't know that was coding. So from then I gained interest in computers, and before entering my B.Tech, to explore on programming, I found there are some games on coding. So I downloaded a game which is basically we have to navigate the robot until the end of the game. So it included writing some conditional statements and for loops. So that is my first coding experience. Then I chose a programming language to really start coding, and the programming language I chose was Python. So I learned a lot of things before coming into my B.Tech. From the first year onwards in my B.Tech, I did a lot of work in order to achieve good marks in my subjects. I used to pick random problems from HackerRank and do it, and some of the problems I don't have any idea what was they saying, and I used to solve only easy questions, and I used to skip the medium and hard questions, and I don't know these coding concepts and how to apply them. I have no idea on how to build the solutions from the scratch. I don't know how I really did coding, and then smart interviews came into the picture, and so I joined smart interviews, and I got an idea. So these are the concepts you need to learn one by one, and you need to categorize the problem into one of these branch, and you need to solve it. So you cannot apply one concept in place of other to solve this problem. So this is how we do it. I used different approaches to solve a problem in a brute force way, and I may have used some algorithms by not knowingly. So smart interviews gave me a way. It has gave me the information about algorithms, and these algorithms should be used on these problems and in these cases. So I looked into a different way about using these algorithms, and I used it in a way so that I can solve those medium and hard problems very easily than I did before. First I joined smart interviews. It was little difficult to follow up the algorithms. They are so new to me. So I used to write it down in a notebook, and I used to go home and practice those similar type of problems which contains those concepts which I learned today in my class. I used to struggle a lot in my initial days, but as the course went through, I encountered a new set of problems and new set of concepts which opened my eye into solving more and more new problems. When I used to solve the problems, I used to get errors like runtime error and time limit exceeded. I don't know what those means actually. Time limit exceeded. There are some concepts like time complexity and space complexity. I have no idea of them before. So I used to write 3-4 for loops to solve a problem. But I used to think my code is correct, but why I am getting errors? So after knowing those concepts, which I have learned from smart interviews, after seeing the constraints of the problem, I used to think, okay, we need to do this in a linear time. We can do this in a polynomial time. So that helped me in deciding the algorithms I should use, and where to optimize and where I can neglect optimization using. My first dream is to study in an IIT, but that didn't come true when I didn't write the IIT JEE exam that well. So, I mean, they were disappointed at that time, but later they realized that, I mean, it's not the college that gives the student the knowledge. The student has to gain himself the knowledge in order to go far in his or her career. Firstly, they regretted that I didn't get into IIT, but now there are no regrets because they believe that their son can do it in any college. So they are quite happy now with my package and the company I got. So my interview experience goes like this. So the first round is like a coding round, obviously. So they gave us a coding question and 5 mathematical problems. The coding questions is like based on the company name. So the company is a trading company. So they asked us a question on interest, simple interest and compound interest. So to understand the question, you should have solved a lot of coding problems. So the solution is easy, but understanding the question was tough. After the second interview, Up to 1 week, I didn't hear anything from them, so I was a little nervous, but I was confident. I gave all those answers very confidently. So I was waiting for a positive result, and I got it at the end of. I saw so many changes as I grow through my life. Now, another world where computers and coding came into my life. So it's quite a journey, I think. Smart Interviews is like a one-stop solution for all your coding problems, and you can start your coding journey with Smart Interviews. I really recommend it.